Won't be long. Oh hell yeah. Cash per level. See, cash per wave, nothing is done. Which is insane. And we're back. Don't blink, it's your brain. Welcome to our show. Love having a wonderful day on this. Ooh, lap coin discount. So we did lap coin discount for Elfregen, for the sword and for the crown, and now we're doing pretty good. Oh, let's go, baby, let's go. See, this is super weird. The lab was at 4 hours, so this just started. This just started. I want to see something else. It's 4:45. And even a minute out. And we did some pretty good labs for shield, which is great. Now, only sword is left. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Lap speed 75. Lap speed 75. Good. Okay, so now gotta do anything that I can do. Do 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 do. Just to see if you're more than me. Don't blink, it's your body. Welcome to our show, because the new one walks are having a wonderful day on this glorious, and I do mean glorious, 9th September 2025. I was supposed to have my first day today, but cancelled because there's nobody to teach me, and there's no manager on site, so they don't want to allow. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm making myself nervous, but we got kind bars, salted caramel, salted. Yeah, dark chocolate. And you don't want, and you don't have to be roaming it around the store unsupervised, which makes sense. So notice today, I'm gonna be doing some the tower. I'm gonna be doing some videos. And the coolest thing is, I'm sorry, I'm starving. I was keeping it right before work. That way, you're calm because you digest, but you're also working hard because you just ingest something. No, I'm empty stomach. So, plan today was simple. Because 99, tower talk. Now we're going to tournament. I'm going to be filming something. It's going to be cool. And that's pretty much it. So, how do I feel? You know what? I'll be honest. It's weird. Well, yeah, it's on my shift. But I feel it would be worse if it was my second day. If it was the second day, I would be like, bro, I would freak out because I'd be like, did I not do good yesterday? Did I not work good? You know? The first day, man, shit happened. Now, also, there's another little thing. When you do this, there's what I do. There's not a lot of work, so I'm missing 1 out of the 3 days I'm supposed to work. So, right away, it's a lot less. However, you know what? We're in a good position. Things are going really well. I forgot to call my father. People are loud. That's pretty much it. So let's start making content. Let's have some fun. This is still gonna be super fun, and that's pretty much it. So love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Salut, pas, ça va? Oui, ok, c'est bon. Ok, ben regarde, je te dérangerai pas. J'ai reçu un appel aujourd'hui du gouvernement du Québec. Ils sont mêlés, mon homme, là, t'as même pas idée. Il dit, oui, je peux avoir 5 minutes de votre temps. Je dis, oui, y a pas de problème. C'est le gars qui s'occupe de mon dossier. Fait qu'il dit, il y a quelques questions que je pouvais, que j'aimerais vous, que j'aimerais vous, comment je pourrais dire ça, vous poser. Alors, il m'a demandé si j'avais toujours, dans mon compte de banque, c'est toujours l'argent que j'avais. Là, j'ai dit, j'ai prêté de l'argent à mon père pour payer les factures un peu, mais c'est toujours en bas du seuil que vous demandez.
Oui.
Il a dit, c'est parfait. Il a dit, est-ce que tu as recommencé à trouver un chef du travail? Là, j'ai dit oui, que je suis à la retraite, je travaille présentement. Il m'a dit, en fait, il m'a dit, pourquoi vous n'êtes pas à l'ouvrage présentement? J'ai dit, j'ai fait des recherches, mais ça prend plus de temps que prévu. Je me situerais peut-être plus à l'information, mais pour l'instant, si je peux trouver une job qui a de l'allure, c'est sûr que je prendrai la job qui a de l'allure.
Okay.
Il a dit, OK, il faudrait qu'on parle avec un de mes associés pour des prêts et bourses.
Ah.
Là, j'ai dit, y a pas de problème. Parce qu'encore une fois, je voulais qu'on, je laisse sembler que, tu sais, je veux participer, là, tu sais.
OK.
Mais là, je fais déjà l'affaire avec le CGE, le CGE, ça niaise. Si le CGE, ça niaise, puis le gouvernement, ça niaise, je vais pas trouver ça trop drôle, là, tu sais. Puis, il m'a posé une autre question. Il m'a demandé pour le dépôt direct.
Hein?
T'avais raison. Il m'a parlé du dépôt direct.
OK.
Il m'a dit, ça serait beaucoup mieux si vous faites le dépôt direct. Il dit, pourquoi vous le faites pas? Là, j'ai dit, ben, j'aime savoir quand l'argent rentre, quand l'argent elle sort.
OK.
Fait que là, il a dit, avec la greffe va se passer. Qu'est-ce qu'il m'a dit?
Oui.
On n'a même plus le droit de vous envoyer des chèques chez vous.
Mais c'est sûr que quand ça va être la greffe...
Il faut que tu te déplaces pour les chercher. Les chèques, faut que tu... Ben, si j'ai bien compris, il faut que tu te déplaces pour les chercher.
Ça veut dire que si tu as dépôt direct, ben, ça n'a pas besoin de se déplacer.
Ça serait mieux. Fait que là, qu'est-ce que je vais faire? Qu'est-ce que je vais faire, c'est que je vais attendre si jamais j'ai besoin, je vais attendre le premier chèque, puis je vais leur donner mon talon de chèque.
OK, mais ça, tu peux l'avoir
En ligne.
n'importe quel temps.
Ben oui, il n'y a pas de stress. Ouais. Mais encore une fois, c'est temporaire, là. Fait que c'est pas ça, fait qu'il m'a appelé pour juste ça, puis il m'a pas dit si il m'a pas dit si j'étais accepté. Il m'a juste demandé ça. Mais il y a une bonne nouvelle là-dedans. Parce que s'il m'a appelé, c'est parce que la demande est en train de se faire étudier.
Ouais.
Fait qu'il y a quand même un avancement qui se passe.
Mm-hmm.
Toi, comment tu vas, toi?
Oui.
Good. Dis-moi quelque chose, j'ai pas demandé un matin. J'ai pas demandé deux questions un matin. Vraiment, tes piments.
Oui.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe avec? Déshydraté, c'est mieux?
Quand elle a mené un petit peu, à peine dans la recette de base qu'on avait à faire aujourd'hui, ça marquait un quart de cuillère à thé. Quand par douche, c'est fort.
Et en plus, les pâtes, c'est supposé de te calmer, ça. Les pâtes, le pain puis le lait. Ça te calme, ça. Ça te d'abord?
C'est fort, oui.
Mais tu vas. Je sais pas pourquoi t'es allé planter ça, toi. T'aurais dû prendre un qui était mieux, là. Un qui était moins fort. Les jalapenos, ça aurait été parfait, ça.
Non, apparemment que c'est plus fort encore.
Ben oui, mais après ça, demande-toi pas pourquoi c'est fort. Puis.
Si jamais la recette, on la refait, ben on va mettre ça.
Ben oui. Puis en plus, c'est plus pour les. C'est rare que vous allez servir. C'est rare que vous mangez épicé.
Ouais.
Puis aussi, tu m'as demandé d'être plus. Comment je pourrais dire ça? Insistant. Est-ce que c'est mieux d'appeler la compagnie à laquelle que j'ai des demandes puis que ça va marcher ou c'est mieux de les appeler?
Ben c'est ça, le fait de les appeler, ça prouve
que ça m'intéresse.
Tu as suivi des démarches que tu fais. Donc, c'est bon.
Oui.
C'est sûr qu'il y a des compagnies que, s'ils n'engagent pas, ils n'engagent pas, que c'est fait ou que c'est fait pas. Mais
Ouais.
les compagnies, je sais qui embauchent.
Ouais, mais c'est ça que j'ai fait. Là. Les compagnies, ok, je te le dirais, je te dis la vérité, il y a des compagnies que j'ai pas checkées, parce qu'il y a des compagnies vraiment que j'ai dit, bon, moi, je suis en train de donner des CV. Si j'ai des CV dans les mains, je suis là.
Ouais.
Je viens de donner des CV, mais la part des CV que j'ai donné, oui, c'était pour. Oui, j'avais checké qu'il y avait des postes disponibles.
Okay.
Tu sais, Puis en plus, comme on a parlé, la première fois que j'ai été parti du CV, ça, j'ai jamais checké ça. Là. Ça, par exemple, c'est stupide.
Ben, parce que c'est bien beau de donner des sommes de CV, mais si tu n'es pas qui l'a, tu n'es pas pris en engagement.
Le nombre de CV qu'ils ont fait dans la poubelle, là, à cause qu'ils peut-être n'engageaient pas.
Ben oui.
Mais en même temps, tu vois, puis qu'est-ce qui me fait un peu de peine? Vous m'avez dit, il faut que tu donnes le CV aux ressources humaines.
Oui.
Puis depuis que je fais ça, il y a que le nombre d'entrevues que j'ai eues.
Ben, parce que c'est la façon de faire.
Si j'avais fait ça depuis le début, là.
Ah oui.
En tout cas. Fait que c'est bon, fait garde, je voulais juste avertir que le gouvernement a appelé.
OK.
Puis qu'est-ce que j'ai dit pour ton prêt, c'est correct?
Pour?
Le prêt, c'est correct?
Oh oui.
Parce que je veux pas aussi que ça me mette dans la merde non plus, là.
Non, non.
Good, parfait. Mais passe-toi une bonne soirée.
OK, ben, toi, c'est...
Merci beaucoup, au revoir. Now I gotta call my mom. Mums. Hi, Mom, how are you?
Okay, how are you?
Good, you seem sick. What's wrong?
No, because they didn't deliver to my address.
Oh, c'est pas grave, maman, c'est pas grave. Maman, j'ai pas une bonne nouvelle. My shift tonight is cancelled. So the guy who was supposed to teach me, he called in sick.
Mais elle, tu lui as parlé?
Oui, elle m'a appelé.
Ok, parfait. Okay,
okay. Elle m'a dit, je suis désolé, le gars qui était supposé de te faire, il est pas là. Puis c'est assez compliqué. Elle a dit les règles pour quand tu pars, les règles quand tu fais. Je veux qu'il y ait quelqu'un avec toi parce que sinon, si tu fais une erreur, ça va être ma faute. Je lui dis, totally understandable, no problem.
Okay.
I asked her if I could possibly work Friday instead. Elle m'a dit, commence par demain, puis on va voir.
C'est ça.
Je suis ok, pas de problème. They sent it to your address?
Can you believe that shit?
Ouais, mais t'as pas checké, man. You have to check if what is the delivery address.
I did.
They sent it to your address. What did you say when you got that?
Oh my god, I give him so much shit.
Was it heavy too?
Yeah.
Okay, so you told him what you tell him? I'm not gonna accept this.
No, first of all, I said to him, I have a stroke. I cannot even drive.
Uh-huh.
I cannot even. Mais tu sais qu'est-ce qui. Ça c'est une bonne nouvelle. So I reordered them.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and they credit me for the order that they placed.
Huh?
And they told me to keep it.
Oh shit!
So you have two things.
Tabarnouche. We're gonna do that again.
But no. Mais je t'ai dit, j'étais pas de bonne humeur. Tu me connais, puis j'étais fatiguée. J'ai travaillé aujourd'hui. Ça fait que il n'a pas choisi sa journée. Hein?
I understand, ma. But Mama,
Yeah.
that's great news. It's amazing. I don't know how you did it. You pulled a fucking magic trick again
Yeah.
for having two boxes. But the only thing is, I don't know how I'm gonna bring that on the bus. You know?
Non. Je vais demander à Théo.
Y a pas de stress. Y a pas de stress. Y a pas de stress.
Mais anyway, on they're gonna receive that because
Okay.
they did a mistake and I give him shit.
Uh-huh.
Because c'est plus facile de l'élever chez toi.
Mais oui.
Pas chez moi.
Mais oui.
Smart. Okay.
Yeah, like he knows.
Yeah. Ça fait que je te dis, puis j'étais fatiguée aujourd'hui, j'avais mal au dos.
Ah.
Ça fait que, honestly, God, il l'a pris sur sa tête. Hein.
Yeah, good.
Probably.
Good for him. Next time he's gonna think about that. You know what next time is gonna happen?
What?
He's gonna see your delivery address. He said, "Fuck that."
Exactly.
No, the guy. The next time that he delivered to your house, he will see the address, and he will say,
Yeah.
"I'm not going. Fuck that."
No.
So
Okay.
on tomorrow, I don't do any comments. I pretend like nothing matters. Okay?
Yeah.
Because I don't want the guy to feel bad. The guy.
No, I absolutely not.
Okay,
You
perfect.
Don't do anything, okay?
C'est juste une wrong timing, you know.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry.
If I do good,
Okay?
maybe she'll give me more hours, you know.
Exactly. Okay.
But she's
Okay,
right.
Scott.
Let's start let's start the work, and if it works, and then we'll see.
Okay. Yeah.
Maman, bonne soirée.
Merci.
Je t'aime beaucoup.
Merci.
Bye.
Bye.
fuck to a case of energy drinks. And want you things in my room. I miss you all the time. Don't blink if you blink. Come to our show because I'm doing well. So having a wonderful day on this 9th September 2025. Why am I in such a good mood? Just like my parents, and I love them both. So it is good to talk to people that you love, you know. Today I got a bad news though. I got a little bit of a situation. It's not a big deal. It's more for the tower. When I have a tower, I like having something in the background. I'm not gonna be able to for the longest of time, which is basically Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So what exactly is going on is they copyrighted my stuff, and I can trim it out on YouTube, no problem. But I'm using an application called X Recorder, and X Recorder is being very very complex with the whole thing. Sometimes the editing on YouTube takes more time. I got a video that's been uploading for 3 days, so it's a problem. So I'm not gonna be watching anything in the background, and I'm sorry about the situation. Of course, I would love doing something a bit more normal, but at the same time, listen, it is what it is, and it's nice because the tower, I like to have something in the background, you know. I'll possibly just have some music in the background, and I'll listen to Brooklyn Nine-Nine with headphones. Yeah, bit of a problem because this computer, the headphones slot is not working well. But listen, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. However, and it's cool too because if it was streaming, I would get copyright strike. It's a weird thing because I don't know if this means that Good Place is going to be copyrighted also because the Good Place is made by the same company. Prison Break wasn't, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Don't blink. It's your boy Ink. Welcome home to our show. We're doing walk. We're having a wonderful day on this glorious 9th September 2025. We're doing something very weird right now. We're doing a micro tower talk. I was going to say micro penis, weren't you? The reason as to why is because in about 40 minutes we're going to be doing a we're going to be doing shit. I made a mess. That's okay. It's all plastic. I just wanted to fall beneath because I don't want my neighbors to be dealing with my shit, right? So, we're gonna be doing a tournament in about 40 minutes, and 40 minutes I'm gonna be talking about the tower a lot, so it's gonna be definitely good. However, I want to do a micro talk because I want to do it. I feel like it's important. I feel like we don't do it enough. So we have our second tournament today, but I wanted to bless because listen, the worst thing I could do right now is buy cards because I don't have enough card slots to put them. However, we have a mission, and that mission will be easier than the rest to do. And right now, we bought some cards. I bought so many cards, and there was no purpose. And then I bought the last 5 cards. Last 5 cards, I got so lucky. First of all, we have Queen at 2 stars, which is great. We got Health Regen at 2 star, which is great. I used to have health, but now we replace it for health regen. Why? Health regen is gonna be better than health. I just have to upgrade health and not the health regen. So this is great news. We also have the one and only enemy balance. Now the problem with enemy balance is when I'm doing tier 2 and we're working on tier 2 right now, it is completely meaningless. It isn't something that I can use because enemy balance is going to make me more enemies, which will give me more cash, but also more enemies equate to more enemies with a coin. So it's going to be good because early level I'm going to be able to kill a lot more enemies with coin, which is the goal, to make as much coin as possible. We fell asleep. I was supposed to do two more runs of tier 1. I wasn't able to. I did 1 run. Well, right now we're working on tier 2. Tier 2, I got some good news. We are at wave 50, and at wave 50 we're not having problems, so this is good. I have about 20 minutes left before the tournament, so I could, technically speaking, of course, I could get the whole thing. The whole thing being it's like, what's going on? Okay. Yeah, something is going on. Sky Vlogs. Thanks you, Sky Vlogs, for subscribing to the channel. I saw it here, but I didn't see it here. That's why. So yeah, I got 40 minutes. I want to be focusing on tier 2. But the thing with tier 2 is I'm trying to get to 90 so I can get the module. Module itself is going to be super nice. And by the way, just saying, we started the playthrough. Today is the 9th. Started on the 4th, if I'm not mistaken. I want your things in my room. We started on the 4th, yes. So we started on the 4th. This is 5 days. It's 7 o'clock, so officially 5 day 2 hours. We are already how much we did? I think we did a lot. We did 761, which is a record. So yeah, so in 5 days we do way more than 7 days, which is great. The lab is still a problem, but it's not a big problem. And right now we're at 55. Not even they're denting the health. So we'll see where I can go. Of course, the goal here is 90. Sword and shield. Oh, by the way, with crown, what I'll have to do, I want to try to get as much because oh, wow, that's good. The phone is too hot the phone is too hot. The phone is too hot. I got 10 T's. So what I'm gonna possibly try to do is upgrade my enhance, because the workshop I cannot do much more with it, but the enhance would be good. I thought there was something great, which is orb side. Orb side is going to be looking so good on the shield. Yeah, no idea. So I'm happy about that. So without further ado, I'm about to die here. Tier 60, which is already better than what I was doing, and it doesn't seem to go down. The plan is to do the tier 2 as much as possible for the next 40 minutes, because it's going to be 49, and then what we'll do is we'll try our best to, there you go, dead, at 61, record. So now we have 3 milestones. So the first, they're all research and they're all the same thing. So basically what they are is discount on attack, discount on defense, and discount on utility. Now, we only have 2. So I think I'm going to do a discount on utility at least, because utility we're using it a lot. Again, if you guys know, again, it's not a big deal if you don't, but if you guys happen to know why the lab stuff when I'm not playing the game, it's actually really weird. But at the same time, this is Galaxy, the tablet is Samsung, and also this is Huawei. So possibly a problem here. Huawei, however, there's this really cool thing, which is this. You can actually go here and you'll see it'll still run. Oh, it doesn't run. Okay, well, that made me look like a liar. But you see here, if I do this is still running, and I can go here, you see. And I want to show you most because I think I have corn. I want your things in my, leaving everything behind. I want your things in my room. Julia Wolf, baby. Gorgeous, talented, my age. So yeah, it's good to see somebody new be a certain age, right? So we did that until 60. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do 90, but I'm a dumbass. We have the 20K's coin. I didn't spend it. I'm gonna also try to upgrade as much as possible. Now what I should do, health, because the health is actually pretty good. We'll do torn damage. Yes, that's a good idea. I want your things in my room. The Alpha Gen. What do you guys prefer? You prefer Alpha Gen or you prefer normal health? I feel like normal health is better, but if you look at the crown itself, there's Alpha Gen is a bit better. So it's weird because on the crown itself, we're having I'm fucking up because right now I'm talking about the tower, and I'm just gonna have nothing to talk about with the tournament. So this is possibly gonna be like the most boring thing ever. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna put the 2 videos together thanks to X recorders. So that's gonna be better because we're gonna have a lot of talk. This guy sings the same song every single night. I wanna know, whoa, if you'd be my girl. Answer is no, I'm a dude. So yeah, so if you look at Crown, it's kind of complex because I got a module, which is my ancestral module, by the way, that says that, okay, well, you're able to Alpha Gen into your max health, so 100% of the health plus, which is great. But it doesn't help. The one I have to do with the labs, what I didn't do is wall fortification. I should do that more. Wall invisibility. See, I didn't do anything. Fortification level 2. That could be good. That could be good. See, the crown. There's still so much to do. There's still so much to do. Health regen 81, defense percent 24%. This is amazing. We're gonna do as much as possible, right? The crown, I'm not giving up. It's just that right now it's a little bit of a funk. The sword, I'm not giving up. Just a little bit of a funk. The sword, what I'm gonna be able to do with the sword, which is gonna be great. Look, damage, damage 77, attack speed 81. So if I'm able to finish the damage, I'll be able to do the attack. Now health will be a bit harder, but shield, at the same time, shield is different because shield is a lot more health upgrade and attack upgrade. So if I can get the attack upgrade to be finished, then we can move on to the ultimate weapon, to defense upgrade. Because again, the rule of the playthrough is I have to finish my lap for attack. And this will become a more even playthrough. Now the coolest thing here is we've been playing this game for like a year on the sword. The shield, what I'm saying for sword is good for shield. So I'm talking about sword, I'm talking about both. Because the two playthrough are a year old, for the next year, even if I was to finish tomorrow, the attack upgrade for the next year, the sword will still be stronger at a base than shield. Right now, shield is more defensive than crown, and right now, a sword is more attack offensive than crown. They both have better substats than this one, but this one has general stats that are better. And see, I'm able to reach level 10, tier 10 at 4,500, which I'm not able to here. But at the same time, there's a year more of labs, which is meaningful. There's a year more of relics, which is meaningful. I feel like the relics are so important too. And with the crown, which is insane, is that, and this is kind of an important thing to talk about while we're playing the tower. Something I didn't mention before, kind of important because there's something that changed. For example, tier 1, I was able to do 10,000 wave before, but then they put the elite, so that was able to stop. So if you look at my playthrough, my max is 11,849, which is 12 hours, by the way, a whole day of work. And the cool thing with that is I can possibly do more right now because we're way stronger. And even then, you increase, the module wasn't there when I started, the elite they weren't there when I started, so there's just a bunch of stuff that weren't there. And this is kind of meaningful because what I'm gonna start doing, focus. And this is meaningful because there's a lot of things that we're able to do, that some bugs were fixed, that crown was there before. There was no guild, which guild is pretty normal because there's no guild. I don't even remember if shield and sword had guild. No, I'm sorry. I don't remember if shield and sword, when we started them, where what should I call it? I don't remember if shield and sword were they had elite cell when we started. I don't remember that. I want you things in my room, I miss you all of the time. I watch myself on the internet just to see what you'd find. I stalk myself, not to watch myself, but again, people are gonna be clipping that stalk. You use it against me. I want your things in my room. And with that, the crown, just the amount of relics, and it's super cool because this is nuts. Some of the event of crown I didn't see yet with sword and shield, which is kind of nuts. The worst thing that happened is the third Matrix event, because this is the third time. So you got a bunch of skins from crown that you're not gonna get back with sword shield. So it's weird in a sense of how can I put this? Why are you putting third time the event when there's an event that you did only once? You know? But then at the same time, and that's not the worst of it. By putting it a third time, there's some relics that are not available as a re-event, you know? It was insane. So some of the relics I'm gonna get for Matrix are never gonna be on Resistance Reborn. And those relics are gone forever. But there's still gonna be like ways to do it. A guy said that what they thought was going on with FUDs and why the game was having problem was because FUDs had a passion project, and that passion project really went well and picked out. See, the number of clones of the tower there is insane. I think FUD's game is the first like unit tower ever. But there's so many games that copy it. Some of those games have a really good marketing team, and like holy shit, right? But then I don't think any of them is as popular as the tower. Now the question is there more players at the tower that did we pass a peak? Because I feel like with the lack of good updates, for example, you said the last update was supposed to be the best. It was supposed to be the most impactful. And I just don't feel like it was, which is my personal opinion, of course, but I just don't feel like it was. So because people, I'm not impatient because I love this game. Some people might not be as patient as me, and they might want to play something else that has more updates, if it makes sense. So anybody could, and I'm sorry, I'm going to be using that term, but anybody could come in, $1 million company, for example, Marvel, big dick FUDs, and just be like, yo, we have the exact same thing, and because we're Marvel, we have way more budget and it's a way better game. So that's just a possibility, right? But at the same time, the tower is so unique, so unique. I don't think there's gonna be another game like the tower. Well, there's a bunch of them, but when you look at the scores, so what happened with the Resistance? I didn't want to do a fourth playthrough of the tower. I had a big breaker, but I was looking for something, a tower defense game that was similar, and we tried a bunch, and nothing was similar to the tower. Then what ended up happening is I was like, you know what, fuck it, we have a great game in the tower, let's play this great game, and that's pretty much it. Goose. There's so many of them. For 3 weeks, we've been getting some. Now what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to increase my cash bonus, my cash per wave. So instead of upgrading my coin, I'm going to be upgrading cash, hoping to get a bit further on with the tier, having more cash to upgrade defense, health regen, and health. I want your things in my room. I miss you all of the time. I watch myself on the internet just to see what you'd find. I want your things in my room. That's a good song. And the thing is, like, when I discovered Julia Wolf, I was like, why is she obsessed with Twilight? And you realize that she's 30 and that about 15, I don't know, I don't actually know. It was what? It was possibly 17 years ago, 15 years ago. Twilight was super popular, right? It's kind of nuts. Kind of nuts how time passed. And Twilight was supposed to be this thing that cash bonus, baby. 241. You're supposed to be more than that. It's nuts. Sometimes I feel like there's no upgrade. So for example, what we'll do is on the resistance reborn, again, the phone is caca phone, right? I'll get a floating gem, and the floating gem won't happen. It won't appear. So then because the floating gem don't appear, so no, it does appear. That's what I'm trying to say. Right now we're at 11 gem. If I was to click it, it'll be 13 gem. So with the 2 gem more, it doesn't feel not being there. You're like, what the heck? So now we just had a cash bonus and it doesn't show up. We were at 241, 241, and now it's 242. Which we upgraded it. Now the good news is at the moment, and this is kind of insane. Oh, I'm gonna die. I don't wanna die. The tears come in at you. Funny. I upgraded the right thing and got less far than I was supposed to. I'm gonna be focusing on upgrading my health also because we have the good card for health regen. And that's pretty much it. So yeah. What do I feel like drinking? A coffee. But it's gonna be. I'm gonna have to go to bed soon because I'm exhausted. Can't believe I fell asleep, guys. We're sleeping a lot lately. I don't know why. And I do not know why. Been watching New Cut Avocado. That's always a good time, right? This is the part where you're supposed to say, oh yeah, right. I want your things in my room. I miss you all of the time. I watch myself on the internet just to see what you'd find. So yeah, so the good news is cash bonus at the maximum is times 3, and cash per wave at the maximum is 700 something, and together they give me 2,100 per 2,000. You listen to that, 2,100 per wave, and my max interest is at 100. It's at 50. 50. We didn't even unlock yet the max interest, but we're gonna do it today. We're gonna do it tonight. Cause tonight is the night I will fall for you over again. What I could do if I was, you know what? I'm so resilient to do the tournament right now, because with the tournament, what's gonna happen is this is kind of 30 minutes where I can focus and upgrade. But again, at the same time, how much can you really upgrade in 30 minutes? You know, sweet shield, sweet nothing. Sword, sweet nothing. Sword and shield I could upgrade some workshop because we do have a lot of coins. But then what I'm gonna do right away is we'll do auto picking. And I'm gonna do a mad thing. I'm gonna do my bot's frequency, my bot range. So I'm gonna do bots things, or possibly what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do perks. Perks, because technically speaking, since we're doing the tower resistance, I'm just gonna bring the light because it's kind of dark. I want your things in my room. And I got myself a sack. And I went to put out the light, but I didn't think about it. Phone is too hot, which is okay. So many of my recent videos have been copyrighted by Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Not even mad, bro, because it's a good show, but it's a mess. And most videos are going to be able to, I'm going to be able to salami, royal salami. I usually eat that shit with bread and cheese, but I don't have any bread and cheese. I'm broke, so salami it is. Not bad. Because we're working with the new playthrough, which is Resistance. It's gonna be brilliant because no matter what I do, I have to work on it, right? No matter what I do, so I can do anything and everything and still do pretty good. It's a lot, but again, if I don't eat it, I'm gonna lose it. When you start snacking, it's hard to stop. So, because we're working on the resistance, I really do have to focus on the other playthrough. Can you believe that Crown, even Crown, the biggest playthrough that I have, is not done with perk? Perk bonus, we're 5 levels away, which is pretty good. I wasn't paying attention, so we died a horrible death. See, this is a dumb thing. They're asking for 3K's orbs, which is not a lot, but they're asking for that, and and when you buy it in the game, it's 10. No, it's sorry, it's 300. So 300 of cash in game, not real dollars, but cash in game currency, equates to 3,000 coin. So cash is more valuable than coin. we got, like I said, we got the card mastery. This is gonna be super good. The goal tonight, to be honest, um if I manage to rank pretty good, like last week, we were paying attention to the playthroughs, and because we were paying attention to the playthroughs, I managed to do pretty freaking good for myself. I managed to do pretty good for myself. So, I mean, fuck. What I'm gonna do? I'm starting a tournament right now, and I'm purposefully gonna die, so we can have another one, because uh, so participate in 2 tournaments. I got 2. It's 3. Yeah. So today is two. Today is, what am I saying? Today is Tuesday. I thought it was Monday. I'm gonna have one on today, and I'm gonna have one on Friday. I want your things in my room. What's gonna be trying to tournament? Don't worry about the tournament. We're good. I thought I had them a lot less time than I really have. But with the tournament, I have to do well. My only source of damage, I have to check how much damage I'm making per day. Really playing a lot. Really playing a lot. I'm gonna finish this, but I don't stop. That's pretty good. And this is what I have a tournament today. I didn't do a TikTok live. And because we didn't do a TikTok live, I didn't eat. Which is why I was so famished. I was supposed to try some nuts, but some nuts will make you poop. And with the resistance, I can't even go to the toilet without the phone. And I can't cut the mic, because if I cut the mic, I have to cut the whole recording. So yeah, it's a problem. It is a problem. If I can make it out of silver, because if I can make it out of silver every single time, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think I can make it out of silver. I think, you know how I know? Because silver and bronze, I mean, if you're dead last, they're not gonna put you back one rank. Gold either. The first one to do so is platinum, and platinum will bring you back to gold. So most people that are in bronze and in silver are either new player or people that never made it out. And last week something weird happened. Last tournament, something weird happened where I only had 8 opponents or 7 opponents. I was 8 in my bracket. There's 10 people that I have to beat. I think I can make it out of silver, but I don't think I can make it out of gold. And the insane thing is, my 2 first relics are gonna be tower. We did get a upgrade and attack. By the way, I don't know if I should start upgrading my attack, because lifesteal is kind of worth it. Like, even in the beginning, right? You have 1,000 attack, and 1,000 attack is 40 heal per hit. And I don't know how many hits I can get. I want to do first attack speed, because again, it works for knockback, it works for multi-chance, it works for bounce shot, it works for everything. And also, I would love to have my second ultimate weapon. My second ultimate weapon might be closer than we think, because I'm going to do the 35 quest this week. Because I'm going to do the 35 quest this week, I'm going to be able to get all the reward which contains stone. 35 quest will give you 25 stone, which is more than tournament. First place for bronze, I think. And if it is the case, it's brilliant. What they do is, they'll make you go out of bronze and silver, and then you get platinum, and like, wow, it's a lot harder, right? But you're usually small progress. I just love the tower so much. Again, if I can unlock, the goal was to unlock last week. Well, not last week. When was it? Sunday, so 2 days ago. Unlock guild. This was my first day off, really day off, because no matter what I do, I didn't have anything that day. Well, and when I say I didn't have anything that day, so we don't have the event that we need to do. We don't have the tournament that we have to do. Today we have a tournament. We don't have the guild to get into, because you look at the background in the tower, and it's actually pretty nice. I think my first tower is Cthulhu, and as a second tower, I would love this. This is awesome, but this I think it takes 2 weeks to get to. It's super nice. It's super nice. Feels weird because I'm gonna have 2 guilds, and I'm gonna be like, holy shit, dude. I feel like I'm cheating. We have a guy in my guild who plays Hollow Knight. I want to get Hollow Knight, but the reality is, I'm not gonna get Silk Song right away, because with Hollow Knight we played 2 playthrough of it, and I didn't finish the game. The second one was so stupid because I had beaten everything. I was at Zold the Grey. I was at 92%. I had the Path of Pain to do, which is forget about it. Forget about it. Fuck that. The rest is done. There you go. 4,840. So now what I'm gonna do? Oh, I have a new. I want your thing in my room. I miss you all of the time. I watch myself on the internet just to see what you'd find. What I'm gonna do enhance. And you know what I'm gonna do with enhance? I'm gonna put everything in Alpha Gen. I got the landmine enhancement, which you can unlock. So, ladies and gentlemen, we just got the landmine enhancement. About to die here, so just chill a little bit. Perfect. Landmine damage plus. I thought it was gonna be way better, but it's okay. It's okay, man. Landmine is still pretty good. I mean, on a playthrough like the tower, the crown and the sword is actually pretty good. On a playthrough like the shield is horrible, because the shield, the ultimate goal is to transform, to get the module, which I do have, but I don't have it in high enough. To get the module where you're transforming your landmine into inner landmine. That'd be the dream. Because I'm gonna be honest and say I love inner landmine. It's one of my, I don't know, because okay, so that's the thing, okay. So the truth is, and this is kind of a mess. This is insane. So you guys wonder why I did prefer this shield, okay? This is super cool. And I never knew why I preferred the shield. It wasn't on the phone because it was better, because it was shield, because it was so different from crown. The reality is, and this is the truth, every single ultimate weapon that I had on the sword, I have it on the crown, right? At a better level. Shield, we have inner landmine and we have black hole. The two that I'm missing is what? I'm missing. I'm gonna give you a chance to answer. Black hole and inner landmine. So the other two we don't have are there. Rank 50. Now we're doing worse than we were doing before. You want to do the tournament right now? Okay, let's do 10 more minutes. Let's get myself a coffee. You know what? I have an idea. We'll do the tournament right in 10 minutes, and then we'll stop the video at 1 hour, which will officially make it my biggest tower talk ever. My biggest tower talk. I had a friend. I still have that friend, by the way. They don't know what I said. I had him. Me and Janice were talking, and Janice was like, "Yo, you should stream the tower." And I'm like, "The tower's not a game that you stream, right?" But then I saw Crowbar Zero, and Crowbar Zero was streaming the game. which is kind of cool. See, this is super cool because I'm not sure, right? I'm not sure. Before we start that, I'm just gonna get something to drink because now you know what? Fuck it. Let's wait until we do the maximum if possible. The creator code is a reason for people to play the game on and post footage of their gameplay on YouTube or on TikTok. Saying, hey, I'm a content creator, I'm a creator, I love the game, please support, use my code, right? And it's kind of cool because this is for publicity for your game. And then people want to help, and if they want to help, they're going to buy more. And then they're going to help somebody else. So yeah, it's kind of nice, isn't it? It's kind of brilliant when you think about it. Now, am I saying that's what he did? That's what Fuds did? No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that this is a smart thing to do. And he's a smart guy, so a smart guy doing smart things. That's what I'm saying. That's pretty much it. So I'm happy, dude. I'm happy. I'm gonna get some coffee. Can we do it quickly? Yes. Okay. I'm exhausted. Get myself coffee. I'm gonna get myself a bar. I'm gonna leave this for tomorrow's sandwich because I'm out of cheese. So we're gonna do a sandwich with salami instead. I want